So obviously I needed to grab that.
I can't get out of here. There's no ladder. I can't get out of here. There's no ladder. I can't get out of here. There's no ladder. I can't get out of here. There's no ladder.
This must have something to do with it, but I don't know what exactly.
Uh-oh.
Why is that? What I want to know is how I get back to the place that I was just at with the tunnels. I feel like I just skipped a whole area here. Here we are. Is there anything else in these mines? I don't think so. Because I came down here and then that brought me to the thing. Back up, Manny. Why is this so fucked? For a remastered version, they did leave a lot of buggy stuff still in
I'm
here.
gonna sneak inside and look for Mechi.
What if that octopus comes back while you're gone?
Poke him in the eye and steal his sub.
Stupid octopus.
Okay, well that's the obvious door. Let's go for the not obvious door.
Children's books.
Oh, right. I remember this place vaguely.
It's locked.
It's kind of sad.
It's locked. It's empty. It's empty.
Why does selecting that lead
It's
him over to
locked.
this weird bookcase that I can't otherwise interact with?
Mechi,
Manny, what are you doing here?
I wanted to see how your trip was going, Angel. I am your travel agent, you know. By the way, thanks for that bottle of champagne you sent me. It really hit the spot.
You were headed for a trap. I was trying to warn you. Domino was using me like bait. I didn't want you to end up a prisoner here like me.
Prisoner? Where's your cell? Or are you just sharing a bunk with the warden?
If that's what you think of me, then why did you come here?
Because this is where he belongs. Here, working for me. I knew you'd come around eventually. Right or wrong, Manuel Calavera is always with the winning team, right, Manny? That's why you're here now.
I'm getting off this rock, and I'm taking all of these people with me.
Manny, there's no way off this island. I'm afraid you're stuck here in my little executive training program. See, I need you to take my place here, kid. I've got to get back to the city where the action is.
Sorry, Manny, but I had to come in. My skin was getting all pruny.
Him, I don't need.
I'm gonna grind you to powder for that, cabrón.
Maybe later. But for now, let me just show you your new office.
Careful, BB. The new boss is waking up.
Why is your mouth moving? What are you saying?
I like my old desk better. No drawers. This is sad. Hola, angelitos.
I'll bite you, I swear to God!
Please don't bite anyone else, Pugsy. That's why they put us in the cage in the first place.
Why do you want to bite me?
You're the mean new boss.
Mr. Hurley said you were meaner than him.
He said you had a bone saw.
My name is Manny Calavera. What's yours?
Mr. Hurley told us about you. You're the one who tricked Meche.
Poor Meche.
I didn't trick anybody.
Mr. Hurley said he was supposed to take care of Meche, but you stole her case from him.
Is that true?
Mitch is my friend. You can ask her.
She talked about you before.
Every time she says your name, she looks so sad.
I don't know what you did to her, but you're gonna be sorry.
Let me see if I can explain this whole thing to you. You see, I had this job, selling travel packages to immigrant souls. If I sold enough of them, I got to leave the land of the dead. Now, I was in a slump, and I really needed a fat commission, so...
You're a bad man.
Go away, bad man.
Yeah, go away.
What are you two doing in this cage?
Making light bulbs.
Look, we're working as hard as we can. Why don't you leave us alone?
Listen, children, I'm here to help.
There's really not much more room in here.
Your hands are too big to make light bulbs.
My hands are not too big to make light bulbs.
Then why don't you help?
I'm in the Maritime Union. We can't do factory work.
I don't know what those words mean.
It means he doesn't want to help us because he's mean.
My butt's too big to sit on one of those little perches.
I'm gonna tell Meche you said that word to us.
I told you he was bad.
Go away, Windows Update.
I just don't have any of those little tiny tools, that's all.
Here, take my hammer.
You bite me and I'll sue your parents.
Our
Parents?
Hey, don't cry, children. Please, stop crying. Why am I so bad at this? I'm here to help you get out of this cage.
You can't do that. We have to stay here and take care of Meche.
She'd be so sad here all alone. Sometimes we hear her crying, you know.
Hello, Carls.
I'm the one who's gonna take Meche out of here.
What?
You can't do that.
Who's gonna take care of us? We'll be all alone.
Don't start crying again. Ah, shit.
I'm here to help you get out of this cage.
You can't do that. We have to stay here and take care of Meche.
She'd be so sad here all alone. Sometimes we hear her crying, you know.
Nice cage you have here.
Mr. Hurley grew demon ravens with human heads in here.
He said if we ever tried to get away, he'd send the ravens after us.
And let them make nests out of our bones.
You're two bad little children. I'm glad you're in a cage. Very bad. You children just wait here and be brave little angelitos, okay?
Okay.
These are really weird dialogue options.
I could make a tiny little birdhouse if I had some tiny little nails and wood.
Nothing else over here. Okay.
That's the door to the cage.
Duh.
Fly, be free, go buy Domino.
Leave us alone.
If we get out again, he'll hurt Meche.
Fine then, stay in there.
He is mean.
All right. So what does this little tiny hammer do?
Oh, look, it's my Prince Charming. Are you back here just to insult me some more, or do you just want some ice for your head?
Oh, thank you for the bits, Carl.
think we need to talk.
Start talking. You're the salesman.
I'm gonna go see about getting us a boat.
Ooh, remember to get a fast one so we can water ski, all right?
Okay, this isn't what... No.
Come on, we're getting out of here.
Trying to steal my commission from Domino again. Manny, don't you ever give up?
I'm not after any commission. I just want to get us both out of here.
Then why don't you just ask your boss for the day off?
Can't believe you think he's my boss. He's my arch enemy.
I think he's your boss. You think he's my boyfriend. We don't seem to have a good foundation of trust in our relationship, do we?
I'm sorry I implied he was your boyfriend. I do trust you.
Well, I'm not sure I trust you about that. But I'll tell you one thing that would convince me.
Name it.
Give me your gun.
Sure, here it is. Okay, look, the problem is I just don't have one.
Oh, please, Manuel. You work for the most heavily armed organization in the land of the dead. Don't try to tell me they didn't issue you a gun.
I don't work for the most heavily armed organization anywhere.
You know, you're right. There are those rumors of that Revolutionary Army that's been stockpiling weapons.
Actually, them, I work for.
Manny, why don't you come back when you're willing to deal straight with me, okay?
Go through the door.
Sir, do you have an appointment?
I'm going in there to tell Domino my demands.
I don't think you fully understand the chain of command around here. Pugsy and BB work for you. You and I work for Domino, who works for Hector Le Mans, crime boss of El Maro.
Well, I think it's time for a little corporate restructuring. He seems completely unaware of how close I am to escape. Domino! Domino!
Taking your first coffee break already, Calavera?
We got a score to settle, Issy.
You know, if I ever spoke to my boss Hector that way...
You killed my best friend.
The demon? Manny, you can use a demon as a driver. Let him carry your messages, let him serve you food. But you can't ever start thinking of them as friends. It's just not natural.
What are you doing out here on the edge of the world?
Oh, I know. I ask myself that every day. But I'm going to train you, Manny, to take my place here running this 2-bit light bulb factory.
How can you keep little children in a cage?
Trust me, it's easier than keeping big kids in a cage.
Why don't you just sprout me like you tried at Puerto Zapato?
That wasn't me. That was Hector. He's so unimaginative. Just wants to tie up the loose ends, you know? But I believe, however, that you can be rehabilitated through honest work.
What makes you think I'm gonna work for you?
Well, there's not much to do on this island if you don't work, take it from me. And think about it. Once I'm gone, it will be just you and Meche alone on this deserted island.
Why does everyone
Don't tell me
smoke out
the
of their
prospect
skulls?
doesn't appeal to you.
I don't plan to be on this island for very long.
Manny, I have all the guns. I have all the transportation, and I have all the brains. What are you gonna do?
I'm taking Meche out of this dungeon.
Manny, before I found her, she spent a year out there in the petrified forest alone because of you. By comparison, I'd say I'm keeping her pretty comfortable here in my dungeon. Wouldn't you say?
You and Hector set up a secret hideout to make light bulbs?
Oh, no, that's just a side benefit. The real purpose is to have a place we can lock up all those old clients of mine. Can't have good people wandering loose in the land of the dead, telling everybody how we stole their double-in tickets, now can we?
You stole all these people's tickets?
Okay, how much of this haven't you figured out, Calavera? Capal would route all the good clients to me after he switched over their tickets to a secret holding fund. I'd cover up the paper trail, and we'd make sure that the pigeon jumped overboard at the Pearl.
I knew it. You were getting all the good clients.
I handled them all, except for Mercedes, who you hijacked from me in that ridiculous hot rod, which I saw, by the way, last time I was in Rubikava. I tell you, Manny, hot rods like that just don't look safe to me.
So it wasn't my fault Meche didn't get a ticket. You stole it.
Well, it's your fault she ended up in the forest instead of coming here right away, but I fixed that.
One ticket for you, one for Hector. How many more do you need?
Oh, Manny, we never touch the product ourselves. We sell a ticket to unfortunate souls, unable to lead moral lives because of the crippling amount of cash they were born into.
But you could just take the tickets and leave today.
We found a way to make the land of the dead livable. Why would we want to leave?
Nice island you got here.
Yeah, the previous owners didn't know what they had here. Let us pick it up for a song. They scooped out all the coral they could reach with their crane and then abandoned the plant. But we knew we had what it would take to go the extra distance to the big reef.
Are you about to lecture me about the winning attitude again?
No! Slave labor, Manny. That's the real ticket to success.
Well, I gotta get back to trying to escape.
Hey, you do that, kid. Knock yourself out.
I wonder if there's a way to steal that from him. So I'm gonna guess Glottis is down there on the
empty.
ship.
Our type of business doesn't produce a lot of paperwork.
It's locked. Nah, those kids would probably only want to hear Meche read these books anyway.
So we gotta go figure out how to get Glottis. Oh, look who it is.
Freaking stupid chisel. Why,
Chapito.
Huh? Who? Oh, you, is it? Why, I oughta look at my eyebrows.
Relax, we're busting out of here soon.
We are done traveling together. I work solo, my friend, and I walk alone.
That tool looks a little overpowered for you.
This is a very loud screen.
Overpowered? Nothing overpowers Chapito.
If you say so. Nice drill.
Drill? This here is a cordless, high-speed reciprocating chisel. And look, it's a bust-all. They usually don't give these to the new guys.
Bet you I need that.
How'd you get a bust off?
I'm connected, plugged in, and I had some booty to trade. Trade's the name of the game out here at the Big Reef.
Booty? Where'd you get booty?
It's all over the ocean floor. Jewelry, precious coins. You people and your fancy boats never know about it, 'cause you just never stop and look.
Give me some booty and I'll buy our way out of here.
I traded it all for this beauty.
You traded jewelry and precious coins for a power tool?
It's a bust-all.
I want to trade something.
Well, you came to the right place, sonny. What you be needing?
A gun.
Ooh, that's gonna cost some. What do you got on you?
I think it's some form of blue-green algae.
Ah, don't worry, you get used to it. When you got something worth trading, come see old Chapito. He'll do you right.
I guess my
I'll
scythe.
show him.
Chapito!
Huh? Who?
Let's try my scythe then.
What? Well, I got a long day home still.
Here, bust away.
Okay, I guess I don't have anything I can trade.
Uh-oh.
Can we just get down here already? What the hell are you doing? Hey, look what it is.
Glottis! You're okay.
Well, it hurt a little when I hit, but my head cracked open an aft panel here.
I gotta tell you, carnal, I thought you were dead.
Oh, Manny, I've been having a great time. Listen. I ask you, is there an engine that can resist the love that's in these hands?
Apparently not. I think this baby's our ticket out of here.
Oh, yeah, good point. I was just wrenching it for fun, but your idea's good, too.
Okay, but...
I think...
Oh, yeah, I was...
So good to see him again.
I wish I could do this a little bit faster. So there's got to be something then. You would think that I would latch it onto the anchor, but how do I get it to come down further? And what does this do for me?
I can't get out of here. There's no ladder. They must bring the core over. Those things are dangerous. I'd be ground to bits.
You'd think I would need like
The edge of the world.
some kind of metal
Not the edge
detector or
I'm looking
something.
for.
Maybe I could find something on the beach. You know, the metal detector that I had for about 2 seconds. There's nothing in my inventory except for that tiny little hammer.
This is the tiniest little hammer I've ever seen.
Could we trade this? Probably not. So why can I be on this side? What purpose does that serve? I guess it's just whatever. I'm convinced this needs to happen, but this doesn't appear when I'm in that screen, so clearly that this is not the right thing. You'd think that maybe once Glottis gets the ship done, we can hit the anchor button, it'll drag it back up, and then we can drag the ship up. Maybe. And I'm still confused about what we're doing with this. Why it's necessary to do that. Get over here.
I'll show him.
Yo, Pedo, have you ever seen an authentic little chipper?
A little chipper? No, I haven't. But I'd sure love to give it a test drive. Say, little chipper, you're okay.
Okay.
Going to Mississippi.
it, B.
What would I possibly need to use this for? Do I give this to Glottis, maybe? Either that or I can break the lock in the book.
Uh-oh.
Bookcase. Or I can kill what's-his-face with it. Actually, let me read the description for this.
It's a bus doll.
Okay, nothing for me.
Hey, need one of these?
That would have been easier to get her open than with my head, but it's too late now.
So that's a no. I could use it on the rock on the beach, potentially, maybe. I don't know. There's not many locations, so there shouldn't be too many options for me to try and use this. Let's head to the beach real quick. Just knock that out as a possibility. I would really... I feel like we're close to the end of the game, but I can't see another 3 hours being in this. I really...
I could jump, but the odds of me hitting that boat are pretty slim. I don't want to bust all that.
I do. There's nothing here. So it has to be used inside. Unless I bust all this. Just chuck it in there, maybe. What would the purpose of that be, though?
I don't want to bust all that.
Okay. There's no other location up to that side. But unless there's another location to get off on when we move that crane, but I didn't see one. There's no going back that way to the submarine, apparently. Let's try giving it to the children.
Hey, kiddos, check out my bone saw.
Okay. Stop terrifying the kids. Put it away. God damn it. Shut up. God damn it.
Hola, angelitos.
Hello, Mr. Mean Boss Guy.
Hey, one of you children happen to have a gun?
Yeah, we do. So stick him up.
Let me see it.
He doesn't have one. He's such a liar.
Oh, yeah? Well, you're stupid.
Your light bulbs don't work.
Your light bulbs all
Really,
smell like
really
boogers.
sad.
Ha! Nobody thinks you're funny anymore.
Oh, yeah? Well, everybody in this cage is smarter
Fine
than
then.
you.
Stay in
Everybody,
there.
he is mean.
Yeah, because
I
I'm especially
definitely
smarter
am
than
upset with
In
the
your
sound
dreams.
balance
you.
in this
your
game.
baby bed that's all wet because you wet in it.
Shut up!
Bed wetter.
No
I said
drawers.
shut up!
No, really. I have to
Alright,
Hey,
can I get them to
no
shut up?
biting, No biting.
He
She
started,
started
it.
it.
Did
Did
not.
not.
Did too.
Don't make you children just wait here and...
Okay.
Christ. Let's try not to talk to them too often. I don't know who thought that was a good idea to tie the voice volume to cinematic volume. Every voice or sound channel in a game should have its own volume control.
I don't want to bust all that. I think I'd try couples counseling first.
Well, there's only one
Sir,
person to
do you
use
have
it
an
on.
Appointment?
I'm going in.
I don't. Pugs, you.
What?
Please put that away. Thank you. That too. Thank you.
Hey, about that gun.
Ready to hand over your heater?
I would if I had one.
Right.
I have a lot of explaining to do.
Save your breath. Domino's explained it all to me already.
You have a lot of explaining to do.
Me? About what?
Why are you working for Domino?
I do what he asks only to protect the children.
Why are those children locked up in a cage?
With the wings those angelitos have, they're the only things on this island Domino can't control.
Hey, if they can fly, let's set the kids free to go get help.
They can't fly that far, Manny. But they can fly circles around Domino, and they can bite pretty hard.
Why did you take me out with that champagne bottle?
I told you to stop you from falling into Domino's trap. If you had made it on that ship, then you would have ended up...
Here?
Yes.
So why did you run out of my office?
I felt so embarrassed, and you looked so disappointed in me. I couldn't stand it anymore.
Then what were you doing that whole year I was in Ubacaba?
I was lost.
What did you...
I don't want to talk about that year, please.
Has Domino hurt you in any way?
Not as much as I've hurt him. Boy, can that guy take a punch.
Okay, I'll lay off the questions.
Great. Now if we could get you to just lay off the cologne.
Hey, I'm a sailor now. We have to wear this stuff. They didn't issue me a gun.
What, are you on probation? I'm not buying this, Manuel. Manny, why don't you come back when you're willing to deal straight with me, okay?
I don't even think I have half the pieces to the puzzle that I need. Can I get these guys to
How are my brave little soldiers?
go bite Domino so I can steal his
Working on
gun?
it. You children just wait here and be brave little angelitos, okay?
Okay.
I need a gun. For some reason. I couldn't tell you why. I'm willing to bet I need to swap out the weaponry. So like if I go trade the bus doll with what's-his-face again, he'll give me back the pick. Maybe.
Oh, dee da da da. Gonna see
Chapito.
Ah! Quit yelling!
How'd you get a bus doll?
I'm connected, plugged in, and I had some booty to trade. Trades the...
I want to trade
Well, what you...
a boat.
There you go again with the boats. You know I don't like them. Why do you have to needle me?
My friend Gladys to be alive.
What? What happened?
He went over the edge.
Oh, stay away from the edge, I tell you. It's dangerous. I've seen whole ships go over in my time. Their engines in full reverse, trying to drop anchor. But the current, you can't fight her. So stay back.
How about a pair of nice silk stockings?
Ah, now there's a high-ticket item. I might be able to get you some, but I gotta tell you, you couldn't afford it.
A drink?
Ha! We're swimming in the biggest drink there is. Drinks aren't a hot commodity down here. Sorry.
A hug?
Nope. That's the one thing I ain't got for you.
Towel?
Hey, you funny guy, chalkhead.
I can't think of anything else.
Think small, like a knife or dirty books.
You got that stuff?
Well, no, but practically everything else.
Booty? Where'd you...
It's all you, 'cause you just...
Give me...
It's... Well, I got a long day.
Please.
Ah, sweet Mary. Oh, Virginia,
Chapito.
quit.
Well...
Go.
Uh-oh. I think this baby's our...
Oh, yeah.
I'm stumped. I don't know what I'm doing. Let's go to the walkthrough. Edge of the world. When you wake up, talk to the children in the cage. Something can help. Pick up the little hammer. You can go threaten Domino with the little hammer. Well, too late for that. Go talk to Meche. She won't believe you. Move the ashtray. And get stockings from the bin. Ooh, what? There was still stuff in there that I guess I didn't do? I don't know. It said the trash can was empty though, so I'm not really sure. Maybe they're there after I talk to him. Actually, no, I need to be. After I talk to him about the stockings, maybe then they show up? Faster. What ashtray can I move? I don't see her with an ashtray. Or at least I can't access it.
It's empty.
Our type of business doesn't produce a lot of paperwork.
It's empty.
Our type of business doesn't produce a lot of paperwork.
Man, that ashtray's so fancy you could eat caviar out of it.
Once you got used to the sooty aftertaste, you'd feel like a king.
What is the point of that?
I like the new dress.
Well, it's the best I could pull together out here. Do you have any idea how hard it is to get decent fabric and silk stockings on a deserted factory island on the edge of the world?
No, I don't. Hey, about that gun.
Ready to...
Listen,
Manny,
it's empty. Children's books.
I like to read to the angelitos. It reminds me of better times.
Again, why can't I access those from actually looking at the bookcase? Move the ashtray. That'll make you feel better. Get the stockings from the bin. If you're feeling mean, you can show them to the kids. What the fuck does that even mean? There is no bin in here. The trash can is empty. Say you wish to trade him for something for a gun. Give him the stockings. Right, you would think that because he mentioned how rare they are, but there's no stockings here. I didn't already pick something like that up, did I? Are they in my area?
I like my old desk better.
Are they in Domino's office?
Sir, do you have an appointment?
Why do we have to go through this every time I'm in here? If this is broken,
It's empty.
I swear to God.
It's empty.
Our type of business doesn't produce a lot of paperwork.
Alright. I'm gonna take a break real quick, and then I'm gonna find me another walkthrough. So it is tied to moving the ashtray. That is very difficult. But what I gotta do is time it so that she taps her cigarette and without the ashtray being there. Which is, I missed, apparently. See, if you would move this before she did that... What the fuck? This is pissing me off. Your job is to move the ashtray just as she flicks her cigarette. There's this delay, though, that it doesn't work. Like, what the fuck?
I'm going in.
I don't. You.
Like, I can't interact with it from that angle. And have him here to twist it when she uses that. See, because then he walks over here. God, this pisses me off. What the fuck is this? Because if I go here and then I get too close, the camera angle changes again. This is infuriating. Walk over to Meche and move her ashtray to the right when she's about to discard the ashes in order to get her to remove her stockings and get it out of the trash. This one is not helpful either. See, it takes too fucking long. Then we get into this stupid cutscene to make this happen. I can't make it happen to time as she's doing this. I need to see somebody else do this. I need to get this open.
Ow! Oh, my stockings! They're ruined! And this was my best pair! You try to have one nice thing on this cruel island.
By accident. Just pure accident. It actually fucking worked for once. God.
Good enough for me.
What is?
Oh, the speed at which you're working.
That's nice, Manny, but you're not my boss, so really I couldn't care less.
Good. Excellent. Carry on.
Absolutely infuriating. Why is it that every game I play has at least one thing like that? One really fucking finicky puzzle where you have to get it just right.
Just me and a quick.
Talk to me, come on.
How'd you get a buff? Booty?
You could.
I want to
Think small.
You got...
Well, no, but practically everything.
Well... You know, a little clear nail polish would fix these right up. Hey, Jeppy, check out the hosiery.
Say, these are real silk. Where'd you find them?
I've been wearing them the whole time.
You too? Well then, here's your new best friend.
Ah, my first Sproutella gun. Is it loaded?
No. Hey, bullets are hard to get. Oh, rusty anchor.
It's really not much use without bullets.
That's great. You just gotta show it to her.
Here, what good's a relationship without trust?
True, a relationship without trust is about as empty as a gun without bullets. Guess you didn't realize a smart girl always keeps an extra round in her hat for mad days. Come on, let's go.
Meche, you don't know what you...
I know exactly what I'm doing. Now move!
Would you just listen to my escape plan first?
Trouble in paradise, kids?
You're letting us go right now, or your boy Friday here gets it.
Well, I hate to see you go, Manny, but, the lady seems to have made up her mind.
I'm serious. I'll shoot him.
Fine. He really doesn't work for me anyway.
But I thought I'll shoot you then.
No, you won't. You're too good, remember?
I'm not good anymore. You've taken that out of me, keeping me a prisoner here. I'm gonna crack you open like a fake thing gauze. I'm gonna...
Kid's all right. She's a firecracker, but a night in the cooler usually dampens her fuse.
The fact that he has such a violent reaction to when I got the bus doll makes me think I need to use that for him.
It's locked. Nah, those kids would probably only want to hear Meche read these books. How are my brave?
Are you here?
I'm working on new plan. Meche's locked up for good. We're leaving without her.
We can't leave without Meche.
Oh, fuck.
You children just wait here and be brave little angelitos, okay?
Okay.
Pugsy!
Must be a combination lock, but there
Is
are
there
no numbers
anybody
on
out
it.
there?
Poor Don was never good with numbers.
I think this is a red herring.
Hey!
I guess I didn't enter the
there
right
anybody out there?
combination.
I can't see why I would need the right combination when I have a bus doll.
Domino, you'd better let me out of here!
If I bust all the handle, then I'm never gonna get in there.
That doesn't make any sense.
I don't want to mess up the wheel. The wheel's my friend.
That doesn't make any fucking sense
Open this
either.
door.
The hinge.
I promise I won't pull guns on anyone anymore! Let me out!
Why did that
I
door
must
close
have
all of a
hit a
sudden?
major circuit. But it looks like I've exposed the guts here. I don't want to bust all that. those are the tumblers of the combination lock.
Okay?
I can't move those by hand. I need this wheel.
I'm assuming that's what I gotta do. This is really fucking annoying. Oh, come on, you piece of shit. Alright, how do you solve this one? The flat ends of the tumblers are with the right-hand edge of the door. Got that. Turn the wheel left just a little to get the upper tumbler aligned correctly, then turn the wheel right to get the second tumbler. Tease the wheel back and forth to get the final two tumblers to line up simultaneously. Really? Why does every fucking game put the most annoying shit at the end of the game? Well, it's really finicky stuff. I don't understand why somebody thought this shit was fun. Alright, there.
What? Oh, and I had them so nicely lined up and everything. I can't move those by hand.
Yeah, I don't know. I guess maybe old games just did that because they felt like they needed to extend the length of the game.
Stay.
It's not nearly as bad as the old Sierra games, though. Those ones were just annoying as shit.
All right, Mitchie, you can come out now. Mitchie?
We're gonna get locked in here.
Boy, the bus stall and I really did a number on that door. Some sort of metal contact. No. Electrical current makes my marrow tingle.
I'm gonna guess we get locked in here, and then I need to use that to open the door again. I'm gonna save to a secondary slot here.
Looks like years and years of coral harvest reports. This can't be what this secret safe is meant to hold. They're all locked up. These must be very, very sensitive coral harvest reports. This must be the big chipper. This must be the big chipper. Esa cosa is heavy. Man, people in the old days were huge. Meche, are you in there? It's time to come out, honey. No time for hide and seek. I think that would just bring the whole ugly thing crashing down on me. Ha! Bust all my ass. I think I've tortured it enough. Uh-oh. Oh, Raul. I am so sorry. I don't think it's gonna be as easy to pick from this side. No.
Manny, I knew you would. Why is that door closed?
It was the only way the wind?
Oh. Hey, this is my room. Go use up the air in your own room.
I don't want to mess up my blade. That home plumbing sprinkler system looks like it's about to fall apart. I can't reach that high. What's in these cases?
Take a look. It's all the double-end tickets Hector and Dom have stolen over the years. Each one stolen from a good soul, and now they just sit there.
That's it.
What?
They just sit there. That's what's been bothering me. In the days when I was a hot salesman, I used to see double-end tickets all the time, and they move.
What do you mean they move?
They become agitated around human souls, and the ticket that belongs to you will actually fly into your hand. But these tickets, and the tickets in that suitcase of Charlie's, it's like they're dead. Why would Hector and Domino be hoarding cases of counterfeit double-end tickets? Thanks for not shooting me.
Look, I'm sorry. I should have trusted you. It's just that the past 2 years have been pretty tough, you know?
You look like you could use a nice ocean cruise.
Still my travel agent, eh?
You look like you could use a nice ocean cruise.
Still my travel agent,
Okay.
Warning. Fire system. Do not touch.
We will touch. Doesn't seem to do anything. not work, or what?
Now, all we have to do is wait for the room to fill up, and we'll just float on out of here. Well, this is disappointing.
Not to me. We don't float, remember?
You look like you could use a nice ocean cruise.
Still my travel agent, eh?
A few moments later.
Yeah, indeed. Okay, well, I'm going to assume this. If I can pick up enough speed, I can use momentum. I don't think that's going to work. It doesn't work to crack open the door. For some reason, he's not walking backwards to the night. So I guess that's not where we take this. He's not letting me go through the door with it. There's got to be some kind of pressure plate or something, right? So why could I pull it from this screen, but I can't go back to this screen?
Doesn't look like he'd enjoy a piggyback ride. That thing is definitely not my size.
I don't suppose I get my scythe wet and then I touch it to the thing.
I don't want to bust all that. I don't want to bust all that. I don't think it's going to be as easy to pick from this side. I think that would just... Ha! Bust all my ass.
No, bring it out.
I don't think that would shed any light on things. I don't want to mess up my blade. You want a piece of calavera suit?
Oh, not again.
Why does it transition like that?
Oh, not again.
I don't want to mess up my blade. Our relationship has moved beyond that. I don't want to mess up my blade. That home plumbing sprinkler system looks like it's about to fall apart. That home plumbing sprinkler system looks like it's about to fall apart.
Did I maybe need to interact in different locations, or is this whole thing one location?
Thank you.
That vent is the only way out of here that I can see.
Maybe the tickets will fly out there, I don't know.
Why would Hector and Domino be hoarding...
Can I pick one up and maybe stack?
Why would Hector and Domino be hoarding cases of counterfeit double-end tickets? I couldn't even reach it with that.
Well, I'm stumped. I'm totally stumped. So it's probably a good place to end for this week. This can only be used in here. Oh, it now lets me through the door. There we go.
After you.
What about the suitcases?
Forget them. They're counterfeit. They wouldn't fit through this hole anyway. Let's go. Okay, you get the kids, and I'll meet you back here with the boat.
What boat?
Well, I'm working on that.
Okay, Manny.
I have to figure a way to launch that ship Glottis found. What I need is a giant stork to deliver that big baby right here.
Which would be the crane. Alright, hold on a minute. Let me check the length of this walkthrough here. It looks like there might still be a ways to go. Okay, so it looks like getting out of here is going to end year 3. And then we do year 4. So there's still one more part to this by the look of it. Okay. Yeah. So I won't push us for another 5-hour stream or whatever. We'll just go ahead and end this one here. Yeah, I don't know how long it is. It just shows there's sections here, so there's a 4th year. So we're not even done with 3rd chapter, and so there's a whole nother chapter after this. So probably a whole nother stream worth. So we'll just go ahead and end this one here for this week. God, this one was really annoying. I hope the rest of the game isn't like that. There's some really, really annoying parts to this. But okay. Well, I feel we should be able to complete the game next time, because there isn't that much left. You know, there's just that one chapter. So we'll get it done, and then be done with adventure games for a while.